Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Fi and today we're going to be diving into the current energy that is surrounding you right now. So we're going to be looking at, your current energy and what it is you need to know, what it is you need to hear. So what I need for you guys to do is to get calm, get relaxed, get into a nice vibe. That way you can be guided by your intuition when looking at the three options that I have before you, okay? So once you're calm and you know which one is calling out to you, go ahead and click on the description box down below and then click on the timestamp for whichever one you feel the most called to, and then I will see you at your pile selection. If anything I say today resonates for you, please support my channel by liking this video, commenting down below, and subscribing to join the family. I would love to have you. Make sure you subscribe, you hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Also, check out my other social media down below if you would like more content from me. That information is in the description box, of course. And I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Let's go ahead and get started with group number one. Hello, pal number one, and welcome to your reading. Remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And this reading is timeless. Whenever you see this when you were meant to. Let's go ahead and dive in. So you chose believe in yourself. So your message is all about you believing in yourself, you ridding yourself of self-limiting beliefs, okay? So anything that's within the mind, body, soul, or spirit that's telling you that you can't do something, you can't accomplish something, don't even bother trying to achieve that goal. Don't even bother trying to do anything because you are worthless. You can't do this, you can't do that. Any of those self-limiting beliefs, you are being asked to release and to believe in yourself, to really take a deep look at your shadow work, your shadow energies and how they play a role or a part in your current reality, okay? You are being asked to give yourself more love, more self-love, more. I just heard and stop the resistance. So you're resisting something. So I heard and stop the resistance. So there's something that you're resisting, like you're resisting love, you're resisting help from others, or you're resisting giving love to yourself. So, take that for how it resonates. It may not resonate for everyone, but I do feel here that the energy is saying love yourself more, believe in yourself more, and love even the darkest aspects of yourself, those shadows energies, even those energies that tell you that you can't do things or you can't be anything. Just like if someone from an outside source told you you'll never be anything, you'll never accomplish your goals, you could never, you would use that energy, right? Or I would hope that you would use that energy as fuel for you to actually accomplish what they said that you couldn't. So I feel like you kind of have to flip that negative energy, right? Flip that negative energy and say, okay, there's something inside of myself that has this belief that I can't accomplish something or that I can't do something. So instead of believing it, I'm going to change that belief system and I'm going to use that energy as a way for me to show myself and show the world that I can accomplish anything that I set my mind to. Okay, let's look further in. We have fire, strong emotion, passion, passionate love or hate. And then oh my God, we got four. I didn't know that. We have heart, great happiness. Love that for you. We have caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. And we also have ego, triumph over obstacles. Okay, triumph over troubles, obstacles. Okay, love that for you guys. I feel like that is very clear. You have a lot of passionate energy. You have a lot of strong emotions, especially tied to or connected to something. Could be career, could be a creative aspect, or it could be a person. It could be you just are a type of person that feels things strongly. Like, I think you get, like, if you're like anything like me, you kind of get like upset or you get upset when someone tells you can't do something because that doesn't resonate with you, like your own capabilities. But the thing is, when you are the one telling yourself in your head that you can't do it, you kind of just let that be. You don't really keep that same energy. Okay, so you're being asked to kind of keep that fire going within yourself. Keep that passionate energy, like, whether it's coming from an outside source or within. I'm going to believe that I can do whatever it is I want to do. Okay, because you will triumph over any obstacle. And I think that the main thing here for pile number one, people, is the way that you look at things, the way that you see things, and really changing that perspective, especially with that ego energy here. um Great happiness. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yeah, you're just moving and shifting. You're going through a shift right now, a major shift right now, and that's it's something important that you needed to know. Like you're shifting, you're changing, and I feel like the change has to start within in order for you to see things changing on the outside. Because you're still in the caterpillar phase, and it's time for you to kind of like go in that cocoon energy and really take a deep look within and change those old programming, so that way you can emerge this beautiful butterfly and you can see those great changes within your reality in the physical. Okay, now, 1 second while I pull your other cards. We have here resourcefulness, intelligence, mental action, right thinking. And then we also have here spirit awakening. Sit with your shadows. I almost said it's the only way to enlightenment. So for some of you guys, it's the only way to enlightenment. It's the way to enlightenment. So, like I said before, sitting with your shadows, really gaining that deep understanding of where these energies are coming from. How can you change these negative thoughts to positive ones? How can you really see yourself as resourceful, as intelligent, as someone who has right thinking, as someone who can come up with beautiful ideas that will shift and change your reality? So you're being asked to really make some internal changes. Okay, go into that cocoon, sit with that shadow energy, and just gain that enlightenment and give love to those darker energies within yourself. Okay, you have a lot of ideas as well that you're not acting on at this time, but these ideas will still be used. Okay, if you're not acting on them in this moment, I think that's again because you have to go within and handle these energies that are stopping you and blocking you from really going after and achieving your goals. Pile number one. So once you've done that, take action on those ideas, because those ideas will lead you to great happiness and change in your reality. Now, all right, hold on. It's too many cards. We'll look at your current energy or current situation. We have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like you're leveling up. You're learning how to have more confidence in yourself and believe in yourself. And then we have the solution here, which is the Hermit energy. This is about you, like I said, going within. We're just recapping. This is about you going within, finding your inner light and shining light on the darkness, within yourself. And then future energy. Let's take a look at the future energy. We have the King of Cups. Beautiful. And then we also have the Eight of Cups, leaving behind any old programming that really keeps you in the dark, leaving behind, lack of confidence, lack of belief in oneself, really stepping into your goddess or God energy with this Empress at the back of the deck. That's what's happening for you guys. Option number one, people, and that is your message. You are really stepping in to birthing this new version of yourself, and this version of yourself is truly divine. Okay, that's what I have for you guys. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and come back to see me next time. I'm going to move on to group number 2. Okay, so hello, pile number 2 people. Remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And whenever you're seeing this is when you're meant to. So you chose Persephone, new beginnings. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit out of the guidebook, because for you guys, I really feel that the message in the guidebook here, it will resonate. Okay, so we have, you may feel lost, exhausted, afraid, or shrouded in darkness, but Persephone is here to say don't give up. She reminds you of the dual feminine powers of diving underground only to rise up again totally renewed. Perhaps it feels as though something in your life is ending or broken down. Yet Persephone invites you to see things differently, as an opportunity for magical new beginnings. It will pay off now to dig as deep as you can into your soul for a fresh start. Make the effort to create positive change, and it will reward you. Like a phoenix rising, you're a skilled alchemist who can begin over and over again in life, creating stronger foundations, soul-inspired work, and enriched relationships. You have what it takes to ascend into spring, taking deep spiritual lessons from the underworld with you. So it's like you're diving into the darkness, pile number 2 right now, and you're diving into the darkness in order to really tap into that light, your own inner light. It's like diving into the darkness in order to shine light on all of these things that may be coming up right now. So you may be feeling a lot of things or going through a lot of things right now, but it's in order for you to find the light within those dark things. You're so, and this is kind of what I was like tapping into some of this information like yesterday when I was journaling and writing down and doing my own shadow work. So it's like, whoa, like we may attract things that are darker in our lives, that are dark, people that are more like are vibrating in a very dark energy, right? Or attract these darker aspects, but we're attracting these things because we have this same kind of darkness within ourselves on some sort of level, or we resonate with that dark energy on some level, but we are attracting that energy in order to really shine light on it, to become aware of this energy, and for us to have that spiritual growth within these energies, so that way we can understand the energy better and understand how to handle these energies within ourselves. And then once we gain that knowledge, then we just use that knowledge as a way to help others, especially when we come into contact with more people that are dealing with these same dark aspects. It's a lot. This is not an easy feat, okay? So right now you may be feeling winter, okay? Because Persephone's mother is Demeter, if I'm saying that correctly, the goddess Demeter, and she set off winter when her daughter Persephone went into the underworld with Hades, right? So you might be feeling winter at this time, winter energy, darker energy, cold energy, feeling separated from something outside of yourself, like feeling like you're missing something, whether that's missing your purpose, whether that's missing your person. Take that for how that resonates for you. But that's the energy that I'm picking up on. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the tarot. So let's take a look at the current situation here. We'll look at your current situation. Okay, and we have the Tower. Yeah, going through a shift when it comes to your foundation, your inner foundation, going through a lot of changes, cracks to your foundations being highlighted here. Guidance or solution, we have the Sun and the Eight of Pentacles. The Sun and the Eight of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay. So yeah, this is saying for your solution, working on incorporating that inner light, okay? Working on bringing that inner light into every aspect of your life, like shining light on the darkness. Like with this Eight of Pentacles, I feel like this is like really going in for the work, like, because it takes work to be positive, to be honest. At least I feel that way. That's my opinion. I feel like it takes work to be positive. It takes work to think positively, especially if you like didn't have that programming as a child, right? And you didn't really have that great upbringing. It takes work. For some people, maybe not, especially if they didn't go through any trauma or whatever. But even then, it takes work because we're human. So it's like putting in that energy, incorporating, positive affirmations, incorporating, positivity in your life, okay? Having that balance. It's like balancing out the darkness and the light within yourself. That's the solution here. Working on trying to find that balance here. Yes, especially when you feel a little bit unstable. So let's see the future outcome here. Queen of Swords. Wow. She's not messing around. What's at the back of the deck? We have the Ace of Swords, but for some reason it is reversed. We have the Ace of Swords here. Okay, let's see. So yeah, this Queen of Swords for your future outcome. It's like really talking about you, and I'm gonna put this Ace of Swords right on top. It's really talking about you coming into your own, like, I want to say feminine power, but it's more so like it's just you coming into your own inner wisdom and knowledge, like because you're going dark or because you've been in this darkness and this deep, deep, I almost said demonic. Whoa. Some of you guys may be dealing with demonic energies. Interesting. I mean, which kind of makes sense with the Persephone and the underworld, you know. Okay. But like, don't freak out about that. Okay, because it's really, again, you're diving into the dark to clear out the clutter. Okay, to clear out anything that's within there that doesn't belong, like diving deep within yourself to clear out energies that don't belong. So the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords for your future outcome shows me that you have much more clarity now. You have new insight now, and you know how to set better boundaries with those, like better boundaries within yourself and with those around you. So you're kind of like smooth sailing in regards to like your future outcome. Like you know how to handle things better now. Yes, you're very psychic and very intuitive with this Queen of Cups, okay? And you're moving in that way. You're paying attention to the energies that surround you is what I just heard as well. So we have a stubborn, aggressive person, Ram. We have we have Beryl. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, which we tapped into. And then we also have you are highly thought of. Bo. And I feel like this is connected to this future energy, babes. Because in this future energy, this future outcome, baby, you see yourself much higher than you used to, because I feel like in the past you really didn't protect yourself in the way that you should in regards to relationships and in regards to just like boundaries in life. And now you're really protecting yourself. You see how great you are and how the level, like your energy level, like how do I explain this? Like you see how divine you truly are, so you're not gonna allow anybody to just have access to that energy, period. Okay, so yeah, so you're I feel like with this, you feel something lacking in your life. This is definitely the energy we tapped into in the beginning. But with it being right on this solution card, I'm getting this energy of you putting more energy into yourself with this Eight of Pentacles, or putting more energy into the areas in which you feel like things are lacking in your life. And shining really light on that, I feel like that will help you to alleviate that feeling, but not in a controlling way. Don't try to control every outcome and try to control everything, because whenever you feel lacking in your life, to be honest, on some real, let's be honest type shit, okay, whenever you feel something lacking in your life, or you just feel like life is lacking, the lack starts within the self. Okay? The lack starts within the self. The sun is first house energy. So what's going on within you that's making your outlook, you know, your outside look lackful. Okay? That's where you have to start within, do the work within, okay? And then you'll see it without. You'll see it within your environment. You'll see it then, okay? I feel like that's something to take note of, okay? And then we have that Ram, stubborn, aggressive person. So some of you guys may be dealing with energies in your life that present this energy, aggressive energy, toxic energy, energy that's very combative. So taking a look at that and really, again, setting those healthy boundaries where they need to be is important here. And then we have battle within. Wow. The greatest war you wage is against yourself. Okay. So, you know, this is where you take it for how it resonates. Are you that aggressive, stubborn person that refuses to see that the lack starts within yourself and that you have to change some of your perspective and the way that you see things? Or is it somebody else, is it somebody else that is stubborn and aggressive that is affecting your energy that you need to set healthy boundaries with? Either way, there's some sort of inner conflict here, okay? There's some sort of inner conflict here, some sort of battle within that needs to be addressed. And then we have a longing for love, loneliness. So this is an energy that you guys could have been feeling, right? And dealing with. Okay, especially with that lack energy. So some of you guys feel like you lack that relationship, you lack that love that you desire. And I feel like the message here is to give love to yourself. This is something that you've been dealing with for lifetimes in your past life, feelings of loneliness, feelings of lack energy. And it's coming up for you to it's coming up for you to deal with it now, so that way you can manifest that partner. Because remember, we have new beginnings. So everything that you're dealing with in regards to these darker aspects that we've talked about today is all for the betterment of you and to help you to really manifest your truest goals and desires. Okay, so that lack feeling, those areas in which you feel lackful, deal with those areas and deal with that energy within, so that way you can manifest this new beginning in those areas. Okay, because the battle is within here. Power number 2: the greatest war you wage is against yourself, inner conflict resolution. So waging war within the self because you're feeling loneliness, or because you're feeling lack, or because you're feeling like you're going without. Let's dive deeper into these feelings in order to really release ourselves from the hold that these feelings have on us. Let's change our perspective once we do that and move forward with a different way of thinking in order to manifest a different reality. That's what I got for you guys, pound number 2. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and move on to pound number 3. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Hello and welcome, pound number 3. I appreciate you so much for being here. Remember to only take what resonates for you, and this reading is timeless. Whenever you are seeing it is when you are meant to see it. So you have Dryad, protect your energy. So you guys, pound number 3, those that chose pound number 3 are the sensitives, the empaths. You pick up on other people's energies. People come to you with all of their problems and just energy dump all onto you and your energy. It's not funny, but just as an empath, relatable. Okay, yeah, so you deal with a lot of that energy. And I feel like sometimes you sit with yourself and you're like, it's heavy. It's heavy and it's draining, because it's like, oh my God, like who can I go to release my energy to release all of this energy that I've accumulated. Like, who can I just like release all of this with in a healthy way? And I feel like maybe you guys sometimes like struggle with that, like with everybody all at once just giving you all of their energy, and you're just like, can I take a second? Can I have a moment for my energy, for what I have going on with me? Ooh. And it can really bring you down. So if you've been dealing with that energy, you're being asked to really protect your energy. Set these, I feel like, a long time ago, I did some tips on my channel for empaths, and what you can do to kind of just protect your energy. And one of those tips I'll share with you, which is really creating that protective bubble, visualizing a protective bubble around you. You can work with Archangel Michael to create a protective bubble around you and release energies that are connected to you and release energies that are not yours. You can also tap into this Dryad energy card, right? And the Dryad energy is connected to nature, so really going out in nature and grounding your energy. Asking the trees for grounding, visualizing grounding, work with nature, okay? Things like that could be very beneficial for those that chose pile number 3. Let's dive deeper here. We have Archangel Raguel, and it says justice, discipline, harmony. So yes, you are being called to really create a balance in your life, create more harmony in your life, and to have more discipline when it comes to your boundaries. You don't, just because you have these beautiful gifts to help others and pick up on other people's energies and help others to heal and feel better about themselves, doesn't mean that you have to neglect yourself. Doesn't mean that you have to be there for everyone all the time. Doesn't mean that anybody comes before you or everybody comes before you. No way, shape, or form is that what that means. Pile number 3, you come first. So if you're not in the mood to hear somebody rant and rave about their life and what they have going on, then just say, not today. No, thank you. Not today. If you're not in the mood, just say no. And that's hard for empaths because we're so empathic, because we're so loving and caring. But we have to be willing to set those boundaries and just say, today is for me. Today I take time out for me. So that's important there. Next, we have divine juggling. Master different aspects of yourself, both light and dark. Progress, inner harmony. Yes, you're working on inner harmony because you've been juggling a lot, okay? Because you have these amazing gifts and abilities. And unfortunately, unfortunately, they come with a lot of energy, okay? They come with a lot, okay? And part number 3, you got this. You can do this. You're not alone, okay? You can comment down below in the comments and really discuss what it is that you've been going through if you feel comfortable, especially, and I will respond, and I invite other empaths to respond, and let's let our everybody who's empathic or feels that empathic energy, like, just be there for each other and create that type of community, because that's the type of space that I would like to create, okay? Because we are all going through something and feeling different things, So, and it could be a lot. So, current energy. We're going to look into your current energy or the current situation that we're dealing with here with the tarot. And then we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so you're going through like this ascension. You're putting it into, I'm trying to, hopefully you can see it because of the light. But we got the Ten of Swords. So you're going through this like ascension type of energy and symptoms. Like this is an ending of some sorts. Okay, your guidance or the solution, we have the Three of Pentacles. Lean on others. Don't be afraid to lean on others, because I think that what happens here for us empaths is that we take on so many other people's energies. We get scared to kind of share our own problems and our own energies, because we're like, we don't want to emotionally dump on other people because we know what that feels like and it sucks. But here with the Three of Pentacles, it's saying you deserve support. You deserve to be supported and have supportive relationships. And if you feel like you do have supportive relationships in your life, then lean on those relationships. Don't leave yourself stuck in the dark. Lean on those relationships. And for those that feel like they don't have no supportive relationships, again, like I said, let's build that community here in the comments. Let's support one another, okay? Future energy, we have the Magician. Wow. Yeah. This, and then the King of Swords at the back of that is giving very, I ain't taking no shit. The future energy, future outcome is giving, I'm not taking no shit. You don't have to be so cold though, so just be careful of that in the future. Being too cold and too rigid with those around you. You can set healthy boundaries, which I see that you're doing in the future. You can set those healthy boundaries without being a menace to society. That's what they just said in my head. Without being a menace to society. You don't have to be a menace to set those boundaries. You can just be, listen, no today. Not today. Not today. Not today, Satan type energy. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn, unwilling to change. If you're dealing with people, this should be pissing me off because I've dealt with this before. Like, if you're healing, you're doing healing work, empathic work, you're listening, giving advice and all of that to another person that you've listened to 50,000 times, and they're still not taking your advice. Stop giving the advice. That's it. They had their chance. That sounds so bad, but in reality, it's real shit. They had their chance. They had their chance to change. They decided not to. Leave it alone. Stop giving the advice. Stop giving your energy. No. Because the energy is leaking all over the place, and it's causing you to feel depressed. It's causing you to feel like you're dying. It's causing you to feel like, oh my God, this is the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. Let it go. All right? Next, we have someone is leaving your life. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one. We have Candle, you will be shown the way. Yeah, in the future energy, you will be shown the way. You will be shown the way on how to really have like on how to properly and logically use your skills, gifts, talents, and abilities within the magician card. You have powers, you have gifts, talents, and with this future energy, you will be shown how to use them the proper way, the most logic way, because what's going on here with this current energy is that you're not, nobody likes to be told what they're doing wrong, but this is the energy that's coming up. You're not using your gifts the way that they're meant to be used. If you are the one feeling drained, if you're feeling burnt out, if you are being left empty, okay? So that's important. You have to be willing to change that in order for things to positively move positively move forward. With the Three of Pentacles and someone is leaving your life, this is a connection in your life, okay? This is a connection in your life, pile number 3 people, that is very toxic, that is very draining, and that is not meant to be in your life anymore. Them leaving, whatever this is what's meant to happen, okay? Don't try to force it. Just allow things to happen naturally if you don't know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it may not even be for you, okay? But if you know what I'm talking about, let them leave naturally. Don't try to force it. You ain't got to really do anything except for set your healthy boundaries the way that you feel is best for you, because this is all about you protecting your energy in order for you to not feel drained anymore, okay? That was a lot. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do. Yeah. Please come back to see me next time. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. And I am out. Peace.